we're nearing the end of the week, and I think people around here are feeling a little spicy, which can only mean one thing. It's time for New Day Hot Topics. On today's panel, I have your Last Meal podcaster, Rachel Belle, along with our executive producer, Joseph. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is going to be fun. Okay. We kick off Hot Topics with an extremely important and serious issue.
Very.
Well,
we
you knew from headlines.
Journalists.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay. So Diet Coke. I call it mother's milk.
Oh God, it's a religion for people.
Not me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my favorite soft drink
Wow,
that I like
yeah.
to order,
Milk.
and I love it with limes. If I'm at home, I want it with fresh limes.
Okay.
So now Diet Coke is about to relaunch a new drink with lime already in it. They did it at one point and it disappeared, and now it's back.
Well, I haven't even had Diet Coke. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember what it tastes like. I know.
I haven't
So I'm going to
had
try it
one.
plain first.
I haven't had one in probably 20 years, and I have a taste muscle memory. I
Oh.
know what it tastes like in my mouth and my
This is a
brain.
moment, people.
Okay. Yeah. I taste the aspartame.
Mother, it tastes like chemicals to me, honestly.
Oh, stop
I'm
it.
sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry
Okay.
to insult.
So now take a fresh lime and give
But
it a
maybe
little
that'll
squeeze,
help cut
just
it
a little bit.
you know?
yeah.
Cut it. Oh.
So Suzie, I've
Chances.
sat next to you at King 5 for 10 years, and I know you love Diet Coke, but I didn't realize
Just a little.
Oh, just okay.
you
I was
liked
gonna
it
ask.
with the lime until we went to Din Tai Fung last week.
Right, fresh lime.
Somehow I missed that about you.
And I love that Diet Coke
Okay.
is bringing it better.
Much better.
see?
That's good.
Oh,
That's
that is
good.
nice.
It's the fresh.
Yeah.
So, will you buy this new product, or do you prefer to put your own fresh lime?
My own fresh
Yeah.
lime.
Yeah.
I'm bougie like that.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the other one isn't going to have this same flavor. It's going to have like a
Same
little
bite.
bit of a.
Yeah.
There's a little chemical, but it's the
Chemical-y, yeah.
aspartame that
There's a lot of Diet Coke lovers out there, and it is like religion to them, I
Yes,
feel
it
like.
is.
I can't think of another soda that people are as devoted to
Yeah.
in such hordes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
Have you ever
even
been
get
to
me-
like a convention? Like, do you guys know each other? Or
Do you think there's a Comic-Con
We're all
for Diet
connected.
Coke?
I bet there's like a hotel
Yeah.
in the shape of a can of Diet Coke.
I
that
mean,
can
you are
all
all.
go.
I bought you like
Yeah.
Diet Coke
Yes,
sauce
I'm
once
all
or
in,
something,
and
and you're like, what?
I think if I went to the World of Coke in Georgia, I would cry. I've heard it's very
A
impactful.
little Diet Coke tear would come out, and you'd go, yeah.
It's very
Maybe we need to get
impactful.
that sponsored and send you there.
Sorry, just taking a moment.
It's emotional.
All right, thank you, Coca-Cola, for understanding
For all
that. Okay, Mariners fever is high right now.
Indeed.
We're having some early 2000 nostalgia.
For sure, yeah.
Yes, we're in the playoffs. This
yeah,
is
it's
the
so exciting.
postseason, and it's so exciting. Okay, we have a picture that I kind of want to.
Well, we got some pictures from the nostalgic time.
Yeah.
Like, look at Safeco Field back then. It was like brand new back
Yep.
then.
Look
yeah,
at that.
baby. Look at sweeping on First Ave there.
Yeah, this is all back in the 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
So 2001 was the first time that we
Unleash the mojo.
Yeah, and we were in the playoff, and we were in the AL West champions. Is that
Okay.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I just thought it would be kind of fun to go through what was happening in that
Yeah.
time period,
Yeah.
if that's all right.
It
so
is.
we do need to acknowledge that
back.
2001, the
Yeah.
biggest thing that happened was, of course, 9/11.
Yeah, sad time, for
but
sure.
the world continued on. But I just want to tell you, the iPod. It was Apple released the first iPod in 2001.
Really? Whoa, that
Yeah.
sounds like early.
The portable music device Wikipedia started.
I was barely
Okay.
on the internet in 2001. Honestly,
Same.
barely.
Same. Okay, the best movie was Gladiator.
Whoa,
Never saw
that's
it.
a time warp. Okay.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
Haven't. Is it
How
too
about-
late?
No, it
Okay.
is not. There's
Turns
also
out
a
no.
Gladiator 2.
Yeah. You can see both.
The number one song of 2001. Any guesses?
Okay. Wait.
Nelly.
Wait, was it Who Let the Dogs Out?
No.
Nelly.
It was Hanging by a Moment by Lifehouse.
Oh, that's a great song.
I don't know if I know that song.
I sang it all the way into work.
Oh, I bet
How
you
does
do.
it go?
I can't sing.
Hanging by a moment here with you.
Oh, yes.
Letting
Okay.
go is all I. Okay.
You did karaoke right now.
Yeah, right
Yes.
there. Okay. Not great. I don't know if they had anything after that, but also Fallen by Alicia Keys.
Oh, love.
that
All
was
for You with
huge.
Janet
Yeah.
Jackson. And Drops of Jupiter.
Oh, yeah,
Train.
yeah. The best soy latte that you ever had. Like, weirdest lyric.
That was even better than
Weirdest lyric.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, also it was,
Tell me. Sorry.
it was also the end of Napster.
Oh, sad.
Oh, wow, I
Well,
didn't
not
know it
sad,
went that-
because that was
well,
illegal, but, you know.
And the iPod replaced.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all
I'm
right.
having a lot of nostalgia for
Okay.
that
Yeah,
time.
and I think we actually have a moment of nostalgia for you, right?
Oh.
It was also the year I turned 21.
Look at that Mariners, little Mariners fan.
Look at you.
Look at you.
the teeth.
Did you ever go to a
Wow.
game?
Oh, yeah, I went to the Kingdom. I went to Safeco Field when I was little. Yeah, for sure.
Cute.
Well, it's pretty exciting. And next Mariners game is Saturday. And then right after that is the Seahawks
M's.
home game.
It's going to be a busy day in Soto.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a sportsy day.
Yeah, and you're very into that.
I love these days
You love
because
sports.
I'll tell you, I shouldn't reveal my secrets, but on days like that, that's when you go to Din Tai Fung because there's no line. When you go to U Village and you can shop like you're alone, it's your own mall. Like,
that's such a
go
great
do
idea.
things that you can't do on sports days if you're not a sports
your dream of going to Costco by yourself.
That's the day.
That is the day.
That's
the day.
I also try to go to Trader Joe's when there's a Husky game on because I figure a lot of people are at home then. And then Trader Joe's on a Saturday especially is crazy.
It is
Are you
bonkers,
gonna stay out of the area?
I'm going to Spokane this weekend, so yeah, I'm
you'll
going
be
far away.
Way
Yeah.
out. Well, it is exciting because it feels electric downtown and all around because people are super excited about this. Even if look at our tower cam, even if it's going to be real busy soon because there's a scrimmage.
I can just tell you, like, when I'm trying to walk home to the train, it's like hordes of people coming at me. I'm like, I'm never going to make it.
Well, it's nice because the team has been kind of a never-ending underdog for so long. And so the fact that this happens, it's nice to have that energy in the city, just like when the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl a couple times.
Definitely.
Again, I'm not a sports person, but, I'm not going to yuck your yum. If there's going to be excitement in Seattle, like, let's do it.
We're all for it.
Yeah,
Totally.
we can use more of that charisma.
Anything that makes you feel proud of the city that you're living
Totally.
in or around, I
Absolutely.
think is fantastic.
Same.
Something that's not so fun is that the U.S. government is shut down right now, impacting a lot lot of people. I feel bad about that. I'm going to fly today, and I'm a little nervous about
how that's going to all go.
Those impacts.
Yeah.
I actually got my first email. I sent NASA a note asking for a request to have an astronaut on, and I got immediately we are shut down.
Oh, no.
We'll continue to try for that astronaut later.
Yes,
but
yes.
It's also hard for doing outdoor things because that's my big thing is hiking, and some of the parks get shut down. So it affects a lot of people.
Yep.
Or the services at the parks are
which are already like really struggling right now anyway.
Yeah, great.
Hope we can get that figured out soon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about something that's Erewhon. It is the bougie grocery stores, mostly in LA, right?
Yep.
And they've stirred some excitement on social media this week, making some believe that they were opening a shop here, and they are not.
Some people thought for a second, because they posted a carousel post on Instagram of a bunch of cities, and we were like, oh, does that mean they're opening here? But no, they're just going to be shipping stuff, which is still exciting.
Here's my question, though, because of the way that I saw it posted, can you just order anything? Because I got the impression they're going to be making like a mystery box that you could order, and you just get
that
this
would be
box.
smart.
That would be fun.
Okay, Erewhon.
How much will it cost, though?
So let's talk. Erewhon is very expensive. Sometimes I've only been in there twice, and I would go in and stand there and think, are we this stupid? Are we?
Yeah.
Because it is
give me some
expensive. We're going to
prices.
talk about the smoothies because you have an experience
Did
with
I
that.
pay $25 for one?
Yes, you did.
It turns out I did.
And the smoothies are named after celebrities.
Some of them are.
Some of them are. And I've noticed that it depends on where they are in the hierarchy. That particular time, they're a little bit more. Maybe they're discounted when you're.
So if you lose your stardom, you're cheaper. You're
like
cheaper
the Hailey
smoothie.
Bieber smoothie is not as expensive right now. It's about $2 less than one of the
she used to be.
Kardashian ones.
That's the one I want to try because that's the one I've heard the most about.
Yeah. Some other prices. There's hyper oxygenated water. So because you just oxygenated isn't
You
enough.
need that to
Yeah,
live.
you need to breathe through water.
Yep.
Rotisserie chicken. $22.50.
Okay.
That
All right.
seems like a lot.
For perspective, it's $4.99 at Costco and $11.99 at Whole Foods.
Remember like the $19 strawberry?
Yes.
Just the one.
So
Well, that's like in Japan.
Yeah.
They do that,
Yeah.
and it's wrapped, in its own special
little
blanket that
moment.
was knit by nuns in Morocco. Yes.
Sure.
would you give it a try? Would you do the shipping and?
Probably not. I'm very food curious. Obviously, that's my whole career,
Yes.
but also I'm a little frugal.
Nothing wrong with that.
What
you know
about
what?
you?
It's different if it's something homemade. Like in
Yes.
town, I will spend a lot of money going out to dinner
Special.
and supporting
Yes.
local businesses, and I want to try every new pizza place. But if it's going to be a box full of products, then I'm not as excited to spend a lot of money.
Maybe Camel's milk because they also have that.
Oh, what if
Why?
it was like a camel's
Little
milk
camels
and
been
like
milked.
a gourmet camel cigarettes together, like a camel pack?
Well,
They could send it on
A
Wednesday
camel
for Hump
pack.
Day.
I like that. What about you? Are you going to try it?
Maybe we order one and then unbox it on the show and see what's in
And
it.
invite me that day.
Yeah, we'll invite you back.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that
'Cause
idea.
I have to say, when I went and I did spend 20
Yes.
whatever on the whatever.
You did. So you had a smoothie.
Other than like the wild amounts of people in that tiny little store in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
It was a lovely experience. So like everything was beautiful, and you just felt like you're like in the Apple store for food. I don't know.
Yeah, you said it was very peaceful.
How good was this smoothie? Was it 25 good?
I thought it was delicious, and the texture was very different. I don't know if it was 25 good, but the novelty of it all, it was entertaining. And
you had the Sabrina Carpenter
I had the
smoothie,
Sabrina,
we should say,
yes.
which was at the higher
price point,
I
perhaps.
I heard
Because
they
she's
blend
very
a little bit
popular.
of her hair into every smoothie.
Oh, well, maybe that's what made it so tasty.
That's the texture.
You did say that there was like some good
It was very
texture.
smooth.
Yeah.
Much like her hair.
All right. Well, we're heading into the lunch hour. Salt and Straw is launching a new collaboration with Taco Bell.
This is my hottest news of the week.
Oh.
I am thrilled about this.
Wow.
Well, you're the foodie in the crowd. How do you feel about it?
I feel
like
great, Susie. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be this kind of fancy gourmet salt and straw version
is.
of the Choco Taco, which I don't think you can get anymore, and it's called the Taco Latte. And everyone who's had salt and straw knows that they play with flavor and do interesting things.
They
So
do.
what are the flavors of this?
Okay, so it's cinnamon ancho chili ice cream.
Spicy.
Studded with toasted brown rice.
I'm wondering if that's a powder.
I don't know.
Little crunchy bits on top.
Little crunchy bits on top. And then I think what everybody's excited about is the sauce packets.
Yeah, those are
are
big.
mango jalapeno and wild berry. I can't read my writing. Cinnamon.
There it is.
Thank you.
And those are going to be in the Taco Bell kind of sauce packets.
So I think that's the fun thing is that kind of collab, because I'm a Taco Bell girl. I love a crisp beef taco. I like to tear off the packets and use them. So that's a memory for me.
This is a bridge too far for me personally, but I love it for everyone else who loves Taco Bell, who loves ice cream. For Rachel, apparently, I love it for you.
What about just the ice cream, though? Because that sounds delicious, the ancho chili.
It's interesting, like, cinnamon ice cream isn't my favorite, but I like chocolate with cinnamon, like the Mexican chocolate. So I think that it's going to be good with the mango jalapeno sauce, because that makes me think of, when you get, oh my gosh, I just blanked on it, like that red kind of, I should just stop talking because I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's cut, next topic. Chamoy. It makes me think of chamoy, like to have that kind of flavor on there.
Which is a very interesting flavor combo.
Which is like the sour and sweet and sticky and red. It's really, really good. So I'm going to be first in line for this.
Okay, and we were talking about Tyler, who started Salt and Straw.
Tyler Malik.
Tyler Malik. And
from Snohomish.
From Snohomish, a friend of the show.
Yeah.
We love you, Tyler. Come back on with the ice cream. But I will say, people, sometimes I look at a flavor and I think no, and then I try it and I think,
yeah.
No matter how outlandish, if they're selling it, it's going to be good.
Well, I don't know if he's told you the worst flavor that he ever came up with. No. It was a Dungeness crab flavor, and he said it was so bad that they were making it for a competition, and at the last minute, he's like, "We can't serve this. We got to do something different."
That was not smelling good.
No. I actually doubted him a few times. The Izelle's fried chicken, I'm like, no, and actually it was delicious.
Oh, I didn't get to try that one. Yeah,
so
he's an ice cream genius.
I'm not going to doubt him anymore, except for I would on the Dungeness crab. Yeah. Okay, so we're all in on that. Taylor Swift's new album, Life of a Showgirl, drops tonight. And I know this because my kids are telling me they're staying up.
Your kids are huge Swifties.
Huge Swifties. Do we have any Swifties here?
Not me.
Not me.
Nope. But I appreciate her, and I love pop music, and I know she's kind of country pop. But this one, I think, is rumored to be very pop forward. Max Martin is the producer. He's a Swedish musical mastermind.
And so you are.
So I'm like, I'm going to be tuning in at 9 o'clock on Spotify to hear it. Oh, yeah, for sure tonight. Yeah.
I like her as a person. I love her politics. I like the way that she's able to use her fame to do good in the world and sway people's opinions. And you know what? I'm happy for other people if they're excited about this. But to me, completely honestly, I don't get it. Like, to me, I don't hear what is so exciting and different about her music that makes everybody kind of like zombie-like.
Like lose their minds.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you lose your mind over if there was going to be an album launch?
Yes, but I mean, I have such kind of indie taste. So my favorite band since my 20s is the Mother Hips. They're out of San Francisco, and I kind of follow them like the Grateful Dead. I have a sticker on my car hoping that somebody up here will stop me and go, I'm a Mother Hips fan too. Has never happened. I've had the sticker for 5 years. So if you're listening, I'm looking into I'm taking down the fourth wall. If you are a Mother Hips fan, come find me in a non-creepy way.
Are they still making music?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
what about you, Gaga?
Gaga, I mean, I'm just obsessed. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't.
You've seen me lose my mind multiple over the years. Yeah.
I like when people lose their mind like that. I have a brother, and he loses his mind over the Grateful Dead. He follows them as much as he can.
Yeah.
He told me, not even 3 months ago, I didn't even know this. He goes, Suzie, I dance to the Grateful Dead every night before bed.
That is extremely cute.
It's so cute.
Wow.
So cute. What's your band that you go crazy for?
Suzie loves music, so.
There isn't really one. I mean, I have some music that I like, but nothing that I go crazy for.
Okay.
I mean, Paul Anka, Have My Baby, but you know.
That's Paul Anka is my mom's favorite.
Wow. I've only heard you sing it. I need to hear the real
Have
version.
my baby.
I'm a woman in love, and I love what to do and to.
When I used to be on the Ron and Don show in Cairo, we used to sing that on air all the time.
Oh, it's so good. It's the best karaoke song.
Let's move on.
Okay. Taylor Swift was rumored to do the Super Bowl halftime show next year. But this week we found out it's going to be Bad Bunny. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like unqualified for this. I've never heard a Bad Bunny song. But I feel like in general, people want Taylor Swift for this. Right.
Well, we're not going to get her, and that's okay.
Okay.
All right, what about you?
I'm excited to see him perform, and I bet it's going to be a spectacular show. And I know he has a huge fan base in America. Yeah. He's one of the top Spotify streamers, and
great taste in hats.
Yeah, I think he's going to put on an amazing show.
And I was here because I couldn't understand at first why we were this, and I just understand it. Right. Why Bad Bunny? But then I've been listening a little bit, and I've been listening to other people, and I learned today that one of the fastest growing fan base for the NFL is the Latin fan base, and so this makes sense.
They were going to pick a male performer. He would have been one of my top 3 guesses. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have a smoothie at Erewhon? And how much does it cost?
He probably could soon.
He probably will soon. Okay. The Seattle Times put out their fall bucket list, and producer Joseph, you're trying to have an intentional fall.
I am trying to do all the fall things on purpose.
I love this. You're going to have a little Gilmore Girls life.
I hope. Hopefully. I mean, I need to go to the pumpkin patch. I need to go to a Kraken game. I need to make a cake, a pie.
Oh, a cake.
Or cake.
What about a pie cakein'? Remember that?
I could do that.
Yeah. Or a turducken.
Yeah.
That's another.
I'm trying to do that with my friends. Get us all motivated to intentionally do all the things.
My friend. So I do this every season. I'm just someone who likes to do a lot of seasonal things and make a lot of plans. And last year, my best friend and I had a party. We're repeating this year called Live, Leaf, Love. And we're bringing in every cliche of every, pumpkin patch, Starbucks, Ugg boots. So you have to dress for this party. We have the Grateful Ugg where you put your intentions, what you're grateful into the Ugg. And
who's Ugg and is it used?
Well, you'll have to come and find out.
I want an invite to this party.
It's so fun, and we make our own special Live, Laugh, Love signs. Out on the door it says Live, Door, Love.
Live, Leaf, Love. That will be available at Home Goods.
Wow.
That's right.
You.
I'm here for that.
It's a big Home Goods party.
Thank you. And thanks for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts on Diet Coke. Don't forget to enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.